Hey everyone, welcome back. I hope you had a fantastic weekend and you're keeping safe and healthy, particularly if you're in Melbourne or another area where COVID is having another wave and we're in lockdown as we are here. I had a great weekend. I spent the weekend relaxing and doing bits and pieces that I really love. Got to spend really the weekend at home with my husband and my dog, which, I mean, what's better than that? So I wanted to jump on very quickly, or not very quickly, I'm never very quick. And so thank you to everyone that came along to the workshop on Thursday night. It was so much fun. I really love having people share their tips and tricks. So I set up these things because I want to share my knowledge. I want to share what I've learned over the years and what really works for me in all the stuff that I research, because I'm a big nerd when it comes to the stuff that I really talk about. I love it. But to hear other people's tips and tricks and stuff that I don't know, I'm not the world expert when it comes to all of these things. I love it and I'm passionate about it, but I can always learn more. So I love hearing all of that stuff. So thank you everyone for coming along. It was a lot of fun. Now, one of the things that we covered was around effective communication, which is something that I think is so critical for EAs in particular. I mean, for the rest of the world, of course, I would love for the world to communicate better. But I think for EAs in particular, navigating that role and in your company, it's critical, right? So I think there's a couple of different views on that. So, or not views, but a couple of different reasons why it's so important. So we have to be able to adapt our communication to suit whoever we are speaking to. So to suit our stakeholders. So that can go anywhere from the CEO to your boss, to your boss's directors, to your colleague, to assistants that are under you or whatever. You need to be able to adapt that and be able to get your intent and your information across as clearly as possible. So that is critical. Also, I think navigating a company or a profession without effective communication is really hard. So being able to have effective communication is key, absolutely key. Now, I'm not going to be able to cover everything around this topic in this little video, so I will do a deep dive into this. But one thing I wanted to talk about, which really altered how I communicate, and I've written an article on this on my LinkedIn if you scroll back a bit, was around the DISC profile. So personality profiles, there's lots of different ones. I've done DISC twice, so that's the one that I'm really familiar with. For those that have done DISC, surprise, surprise, not. I'm an I, so I like fluff and fun and laughing and all of that. But as I get older, I'm actually shifting very much towards the D, or the dominant personality trait, which is less fluff, more direct, still fun, but a bit more direct. Now, when I first did this profile, something that really rocked my world was how other people that fall into those different personality traits, so be it the D, the I, the S, the C, how they respond to the other personality traits when it comes to communication. So for people that are an I, we will generally write longer emails. We want to know how people are. It's all that lovey, warm stuff, right? Whereas, say, for example, a person that's the D, a dominant, they will literally write what they need, that's it. Usually there's no how are you or hi or anything like that. Now, when I first started in my career, I used to think those people didn't like me. And that really had an effect on how I was able to communicate with those people. So because I thought they didn't like me, I would give them far more information than what I would anyone else, which was absolutely the wrong thing to do. So when I did that DISC profile, what it meant is that I could go, oh my God, all I have to do is pare it back. And the moment I did that, changed everything for me. So I've now done it twice, like I said, and each time I picked up something new, and it was so good. So I'll dive deeper into this later, because I think it is a very meaty topic and something that I think we can all benefit from, even if there's those of us and I don't include me, who are incredibly effective communicators. I think there's always stuff to be learned and you can always have a refresher. So keep an eye out. I'll post something. We might do a workshop on it and really dive deeper into it. But I wanted to touch on that today because I've been thinking about it since Thursday and wanted to share it with you guys. So I'm going to leave you with that. Enjoy, have a fantastic week. I hope you stay safe and healthy as your family. I hope they do as well. It can be a little bit scary seeing all of these numbers. So remember, if you're just doing okay, that's totally fine. So stay safe, stay healthy. I will see you next Monday for another video. And thanks again for watching. See you guys.